Right, welcome to today's epi, guys. This is a little bit of an earlier start, so that we can talk about a few things just before we get to the 6 o'clock content. Because the 6 o'clock content, it was the last of the Silver Star stuff today, so we're going to go through that. We're going to go through other stuff that we were going to be, taking care of today. But we want to talk about this quickly. So this is a statement from EA Sports. Now, of course, we all know the tragic events that are going on between Ukraine and the invasion by Russia. That's happening at the in current time, and obviously our hearts go out to the people over there in the Ukraine, and hope basically there is a resolution to this whole conflict, invasion, more than anything else, as soon as possible. In the meantime, obviously, a lot of people, in relation to companies getting rid of sponsors, and teams being kicked out of stuff and whatnot, basically from either Russia or Belarus. This also includes FIFA, and FIFA have decided, EA have decided in FIFA 22, it says EA Sports stands in solidarity with the Ukrainian people and, like so many voices across the world of football, calls for peace at the end and an end to this invasion of the Ukraine. In line with our partners at FIFA and UEFA, EA Sports have initiated processes to remove the Russian national team and all Russia clubs from EA Sports FIFA products, including FIFA 22, FIFA Mobile, and FIFA Online. We're also actively evaluating related changes to other areas of our games. We will keep our communities up to date with the actions taken and thank players for the patience as we work through these updates. Now, okay, so that means basically that you're going to see all of the Russian clubs removed from the game. Okay, fair enough. You're going to see the Russian national team be removed. Good, okay, fair enough. I don't know what this means for players. I don't know whether this means that they're going to release, they're going to take the players out of the game for the rest of FIFA or whatnot, and whether they'll return or everything like that. Now, there isn't a great deal of, let's face it, Russian players. I'm just going to have a quick check to see what kind of top tier Russian players are about, really. I'm just going to put, obviously you can't see this, I know you can't see this, but I mean, the only top guys, the special guys, were of course all the Yashins. I've got a Yashin, for instance. Mostovoy, which of course was a Foot Hero card, and Akinfeev, who got himself a Team of the Week. Everything else is just a normal gold card or below. There's not really anybody to sort of like worry about, to cry home about, or anything like that. So I don't know whether they're gonna just get rid of the teams. I mean, like it says the teams. It doesn't say players. So I'm assuming players will come and stay, but we don't know. What I do else want to talk to you quickly about, obviously, because we don't have much time, is we'll come back to this maybe, because there are a load of icon moments that have been released, in terms of these are coming soon. Now, obviously, certain cards have got themselves upgrades. I believe there's upgrades to Puskas. You've got this goes from a 3-star weak foot to a 4-star weak foot, and whatnot. So there will be players that will have certain upgrades, which is great, but I'm not too familiar which ones will have them. But at the moment, there are some cards available to look on Twitter. This is Ham's Foot, who has posted, I think, all of them up on the moment. You've got Nakata here, 4-star, 4-star. Actually doesn't look like a bad card, to be fair. Although, to be quite honest, there are a lot of cards out there that look very much like this. Then you've got sorry. Then you've got Manuel Petit. 3-star, 3-star, high work rates. Once again, actually looks like a really nice card. I mean, I've got the normal Petit, who the mid Petit, who, I mean, this is a huge step above that. I mean, 9 extra pace, 7 extra shots, 2 extra passing, 4 extra dribbling, 3 extra defending, and then 4 extra physicals. Actually looks like a decent card, that. Then you've got Herrero, who normally isn't very useful in FIFA. But this card doesn't actually look too bad. He's got the over 80 pace, which of course is usually the threshold for people wanting to use him. He's got 4-star weak foot. The defending and physicals are very nice. And to be honest, his balance is very good. Very good for this card. The agility is still quite low, but the balance is very nice. So it's not a bad card, to be fair. You got Rivaldo, usually a person who people don't like packing, mainly because obviously he's got a terrible weak foot. But in terms of the card, actually isn't too bad. Pace is nice, very nice shooting, very nice dribbling. Balance is a little bit poor, but not too bad. Physicals aren't too bad either. Good stamina, and the passing is all right. So Rivaldo not looking too bad there. You got Marcel Desailly, who is a class-looking centre-back, to be fair. Very good-looking centre-back. And then you've got Guardiola. Also, very, very good-looking in terms of a CDM. Yeah, he's actually not too bad, to be fair. I actually quite like the look of this card. So what we'll do is we'll come back to this in a second. We'll go look at the 6 o'clock content, because that's just about to come out. We'll come back to this and see what else there is in terms of icon moments, because they are due to be released, I think, this weekend. So we'll have a look at those in 2 seconds. We'll go to look at the 6 o'clock content. Right, so there's my Petit at the moment. They're going to take my Yashin off me. You know what? I will complain heavily. I will complain heavily to FIFA, to EA, if they take my Yashin off me. I'm not going to be happy. Oh, I've just seen him. I've just seen a couple of them. Right. Okay, let's have a look then. It kind of spoils it when you can see him right there. I don't know whether... Oh, there's a Silver Beast Plus. There's an ultimate pack at the end of this. Oh. It's Wednesday, isn't it? Is there a I'm gonna have a look to see if there's a loading screen. There must be a loading screen. Come on. I should use carriers. Well, surely I should use a Ukrainian goalkeeper. Making me use carriers is just cruel. This is punishment to me. Yes! There it is. Foot birthday. Yeah, it's been around for 13 years. Whoo! 13 years. Shevchenko in goal. Shevchenko's a legend, mate. He'll do the job. He'll do the job, I can tell you. There's the new team of the week. Oh, look at that Mbappe. Oh, that Mbappe looks class. Now you've got Dembele as well. There's no Joel Matip. Oh, I've been scammed. I thought Joel Matip would get a red pick this week, and I'll be sort of happy to see if I can get him. Oh, that's annoying. But at least, ooh, no Joel Linton as well. Yeah, that's. I reckon it's because of the fact that he got himself the silver card. That's the only reason why I think he's not in it. But right, let's go back to it then. So let's have a look. Silver Beasts Plus. So the group reward is an ultimate pack. So the normal reward, as you can see, down for a Silver Stars, a Silver Beast is a rare mega pack. And the normal cards that you get with this are the 75 plus cards. Now this looks like it's a different altogether. No, it's just still the same. See, this is annoying because I did squad battles last night to get through my icon swaps, and of course that took a load of this stuff out. Now I'm going to have to go back into icon swaps just to do all these again. Thankfully, as you can see, it says score 20 goals in squad battles and professional. Doesn't say you have to do it in like separate games. Same with this one. This is win 6 squad battles matches. Now, this is fine, because obviously there's going to be other stuff that you can work towards in this. I still have stuff to work towards in this for the other one. So that's fine. Score a finesse goal in 8 separate matches. So that is making you... Oh my god. EA, please, why? So, okay. Score a finesse goal in 8. So that locks you to definitely 8 squad battles matches. But score 10 outside the box goals in squad battles. Now, I don't know. That's not too hard, I suppose. I tried it out a lot with Marco Reus yesterday because I saw there's way back to it quite a lot with him. And yeah, so that's not too bad. I reckon you could do this pretty easy. It's just the fact that you have to play 8 separate games. Who knows? But anyway, let's move on to the rest of it then. So you've got Baker from the Championship. Now, of course, you already have a Championship player in Cooper over here. So you can actually link these two together. And of course, if you've got Troy Deeney and you've got the other guy, I forget his name, but I believe he's also from Sheffield United. I have to try and look him up in a second. But obviously, there's a couple of people that you could link these guys to. You still need 5 more Rivals wins. I need 7. I need all 7. That's the thing. So I'm in pretty much the same boat as you. 5 squad battles. So basically, this is all squad battles. So if you're going for the Silver Plus, Silver Beast Plus, and the other Silver Beasts, there you go. There's Baker. Doesn't look like a bad card, to be fair. 5-star weak foot on him as well. They did say it was going to be 5-star weak foot day, didn't they? He's got no green or yellow stats. Yeah, I don't mind doing that, Dom, to be honest. Obviously, we'll try and do it after this, after we do all the content and whatnot, because I've got to be off at 7:30 because, you know, Liverpool are playing. So I'm going to be watching that in the FA Cup. But yeah, if we can try and squeeze a few in, make it easier for us. Use your overpowered team. We've also got Rutter, another French striker as well. This is Silver Lounge. Let's have a look then. Okay. I mean, he's got very nice pace. He obviously has decent shooting, not great shooting. Passing's a lot left to be desired, to be fair. The dribbling's all right. Heading accuracy's decent. Physicals are all right, but you just want a little bit more stamina. He hasn't got any traits at all. He's medium work rates, but he has got 5-star weak foot. He's from the Bundesliga as well, which is a bit of a change. But hey ho, doesn't look too bad. I was wrong about this Podolski, by the way, yesterday. So if you look here, it says 3-star on him. He obviously does have very nice in-game stats. Now, I didn't realise this until I was watching the Penfez's video. He went on to Footbin, and whether they've got it wrong, I don't think they have. Apparently on Footbin, he is 4-star, and of course, if that's the case, this card actually is a lot better than it's first looked at, because the actual in-game stats are actually decent. But once you have that 4-star on him, that's a much better card. But that is going to be it for the objectives. There is nothing new here, and I would imagine nothing new in events. Event section. It's the most pointless section in the whole game. It just never gets an update, does it? Yeah, there you go. Geordie Gamer in my chat has just confirmed via concepts that he is actually 4-star. So much better than what he first appears. And so we've got Charlie Masunda as the last card. And I think 4-star, 5-star, medium work rates. Oh, you know what? That's a nice card. He's got really good pace. Not amazing pace, because obviously the acceleration is better than the sprint speed. So he'll be very fast getting somewhere, but his top speed obviously, you know, max out quite quickly. The shooting's actually not too bad for a right midfielder. The passing's decent. It's the dribbling that's very nice. The 99 agility, 93 balance on it. Composure, of course, is down to 80, but to be fair, he is a right midfielder. Stamina's, again, it's a shame that they don't put the stamina as something better than what you know, you want it to be 90 at least. They put it at 80 like it's some sort of threshold. Damn you, EA. Let's have a look to see what he's going to cost. An 82 rated squad, 1 Belgian player, 80 chem, and then you've got Rainer Jesus, of course, who's still there. I still have 2 days to do this guy. The only thing is I've run out of cards. I've just literally run out of cards. Of course, the 85 triple pack, I've still got 2 days to do that. I need to do that. The Silver Stars player is still there. You've got the Kazooie kit. You've got the PSG 4th kit. Not being funny, but that's just bland. It's just white. That's it. How much do they want for that? 1 PSG player. PSG players are going to go through the roof for some reason, because everyone's going to, you know, for some reason, people are going to want this. Leagues minimum 4, gold, all gold players, rare players. No, thank you. No, thank you, EA. Then we've got the ridiculously overpriced mid-icon player pick, which is 800k. It's 800k for this. It's mental. Absolutely mental to have to pay out 800k for that. I think that may be it. Obviously, you know, we're going to have a look at the team of the week, but I think that may be it in terms of the SBCs. Now that we've actually had the last of the content come out for the Silver Stars series, we can kind of look at it as a whole. I think it started off ridiculously well, and I think it tapered off as it came off. I don't think it's ended with a bang. I don't think, you know, like it could have done. I think it's just, it started here, it went to about middle, and then it just kept going. It never went down to the bottom. It just sort of went, yeah, okay, here's a nice little level spot basically that we can just stick at. I think you needed a few more. You started off with a high level, you know, with high level players like Kevin De Bruyne and Paul Pogba, and obviously people who were used to in Reina. You still had like Royce in the middle of it, and of course some of the cards look great. But the thing is, you had no one else that was big names where you can go. I mean, maybe they could have done another last flashback, which was 5-star weak foot for the end of the actual series. But hey ho, I actually think the whole Silver Star series has been actually a dub there and actually quite fun. So I don't have any hatred towards EA like a lot of other people did, because it's like, oh, we don't have any content for ourselves, we like to pack players. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. So let's go have a look then at the new team of the week. This is what you're going to be playing for then in the weekend league. Now we're going to leave the obvious until last, obviously. So again, no one cares, no one cares, no one cares. Zaha. No one cares. Carlos Vela is a good one to be in the team of the week. But you know why? Because you won't pack him in, you know, as an 83 boards anymore for a week. There is a plus side to team of the week sometimes, and that's not to have to pack Carlos Vela. Although, you know, if you're packing a team of the week, he'll be there. And if you are going to be opening your red picks, he'll be in every single selection without fail. He'll be the one that's, you know, his little face will be there. You've got Baumgartner. Yeah, he's alright. Van Aanholt, Doherty, or Doherty. Someone said basically that someone was saying it wrong, you know. People, I mean, I would say it was Doherty, but I don't know. Then you got Benitez, no one cares. Casteels, of course. I think he's supposed to be quite good, actually, in the Bundesliga. So he might actually be a decent one. Of course, you've got a straight link there to Saul. But Saul is, he's still way behind the curve in terms of pace. There's obviously a decent soul card that we've already got from Showdown. You got Gabriel Paulista, who has got himself a card as well. I actually like normal Gabriel Paulista. I think he's actually not a bad card. The problem is, obviously, as we know with Team of the Weeks, you're never going to use any of these cards, really. Realistically, most of these cards are never going to be used. You've got Traore here. Isn't bad looking, actually, to be fair. Could be used as for someone who's using a League One squad, or at least have one side League One, maybe. They need someone down the right-hand side. Insigne Ken gets himself another card. He's got so many better cards in the game, so his card's pointless. Renan Lodi is a weird one, because normally he's a left back, and he's a left mid. He's also a terrible looking left mid. I won't lie. He's terrible looking. 4-star, 3-star. I mean, if this was a silver card, the way that the Silver Stars cards are actually worked out these days, I'd be like, that's a cracking looking card. Because that's a gold Team of the Week card, that's pretty awful. You got Souček. Again, nothing special. +2, I think, on his normal card. Yeah, it's nothing to shout about. Diaby, of course, could be a little bit of a nice one for some people. You know, a super sub, French super sub. He's got 99 pace, 99. Look at that, 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed. Agility and balance is 99. That actually might be one of those super subs that you bring on when the game is looking like it's not going your way. You bring him on. The guy doesn't know what you're doing. You know, he thinks you just, he's not used to the pace, and he's going to get destroyed. Then you've got Simeone. Again, I think Simeone has got better cards in the game. Dembele, I think, is going to be one of those cards, and I'm going to have to look. I don't think you can from this here, so I can't look at him right now. But I reckon Dembele is going to be one of those cards that actually is quite expensive, and for no real reason, because there are much better cards in the game than him. The only reason why people are going to go from him is, again, he's got a great pace. His shooting's not that great, to be fair. It's only 80. His passing's not that great, considering the fact that he's on the wing. His dribbling is very nice, but again, the balance is a bit low. Stamina is down to 72. The stamina on this card is terrible. Once again, he could be one of those ones you bring on late in the game as a super sub. He is 5-star, 5-star. So that's another reason why people might want to go for him. He's 145k. Dom, thanks for checking that. 145k. I don't understand why, really. But we all know the one that everyone's going to be wanting to play for. And this isn't the reason, and I think maybe this is the reason why they didn't make the FUT Champions Plus for this week, so that it would give people a chance, more chances at least. You'd have if you were to do really well, you'd have 6 chances to get Mbappe. 5-star, 4-star. Wow. The card looks great, to be honest. The card looks great. 99 max on his pace. His shooting's cracked. His passing is really nice for a striker. His dribbling is cracked. Balance could be a little bit better. But you've got 93 stam. Physicals are actually quite decent on jumping and the strength. It's a great card, and this is going to be worth at least a couple mil. If you can be lucky enough to get this in a red pick, But I never am. So just for the last part of the video, then I'm going to go back to what we were doing earlier on. We were going to go back to looking at these icon moments. So we just had a look at Guardiola. We've now going to have a look at Laurent Blanc. Now, Laurent Blanc apparently has never had anything over 83. Well, he's never had this much pace for his icon moments. I don't believe he has anyway. So at least that's what I was being led to believe. But to be fair, it's a cracking looking card. Great defending on this card. And the pace being 83, that actually makes it usable. But it's a great looking card. You've got Ashley Cole. To be fair, actually, this card looks really nice. 91 pace, but it's the actual defending and physicals. Most of the Ashley Cole cards don't look very usable, but this one does. 4-star skill moves as well. It actually does look like a very nice card. You've got... Now this is Carlos Alberto. He's called Capita here. I mean, I suppose maybe he's called Capita everywhere, or maybe this card's going to be called Capita. I don't know. I don't know the backstory to this why this card's named Capita. But what I will say, God, this is a good looking card. I have the mid version of Carlos Alberto. I like him. I don't think I think a lot of people would actually prefer to use him as a centre back rather than a right back for his lower versions. But this one, I think you could use it right back as well as centre back. I haven't been a rat yet, so I don't really know whether or not. Then you've got Okocha, who of course actually does look really nice. 5-star, 4-star, medium low work rates. Now apparently medium low is on forward players is actually quite sought after. Apparently it's the same sort of thing you have on Messi. It's the same sort of thing I think you have on one of the Karim Benzema's. Apparently it's very good to have, so I didn't know that. But yeah, actually this card does look really nice. So I don't think you'd be disappointed packing this. I think he actually looks quite decent. Of course, look away now if you don't want to know about Foot Birthday. There you go. Right, Shevchenko as well. Now, Shevchenko's card doesn't look amazing. God knows what he'll be like as a goalkeeper in my team. But pace is alright. Shots are brilliant. Passing, fairly awful. Dribbling's not too bad, but you want better agility and balance. And then, of course, you've got physicals, which are not great. To be fair, because the stamina is only 81 rated. Then you've got Iker Casillas. Iker Casillas there with... It's a weird picture because... I mean, I'm mainly looking at these, mainly because I want to see what the stats are like, but I also want to see what the dynamic images are like. Most of the dynamic images have been alright. This one seems a bit weird, because it's like... You've chosen one where he's not, like, kissing the cup or anything, the World Cup or anything like that. You've chosen one where he's kind of hidden behind it. That's a bit strange to me. You then got Rio Ferdinand, who looks absolutely beastly, to be fair. Sure, his dribbling stats probably aren't as good as looking as what Laurent Blanc's was earlier on, and he's medium, not medium high for a defender. But he does have really nice pace and great defensive and a physical stats. So it's a nice looking card. You got Stoichkov, striker. When it loads, there you go. 4-star, 4-star. I like the look of that card, to be fair. I really do. I like it. I wouldn't be disappointed packing that. And you've got Alessandro Nesta. Now, a lot of people wouldn't be happy packing Alessandro Nesta. And you probably still wouldn't be, to be fair, because although he has got 81 pace, and I think maybe I was getting confused. I think it was actually this card where he's never had anything over 80 in terms of his old cards. I think his last card was like 77 pace, where he was prime icon moments. This is 81, so they've actually made him a little bit more usable. But you still have to look at the dribbling and balance. He's got great defending, absolutely mental defending. But his dribbling and his balance are just awful. They really, really are. I don't know if that's... No. We've still got more. Then we've got Davor Suker, 4-star, 4-star. Probably isn't as good as... I'm trying to remember who it was, that 4-star, 4-star earlier one that we looked at. Oh yeah, Stoichkov. It doesn't look as good as Stoichkov, but not bad. I think you possibly could look at playing this guy as a cam, to be fair. He doesn't actually look too bad. He's got actually, really decent pace. And obviously not top pace. But the shots are nice and the dribbling's alright. So, yeah, maybe it's a cam. Then you got Luis Figo, which is a right wing. I mean, that's a really nice card. That is a really nice card. 4-star, 4-star. Really good pace, really good shooting, really good passing, really good dribbling. Physicals are actually quite nice as well. I actually think that's a decent looking card. Roberto Carlos as well. Yeah, that's a great card. Someone was saying, yes, that was it. Nick Run the Foot Market was saying actually with this guy, shot power 99, long shots 97. Imagine cracking one top corner with Roberto Carlos. Maybe free kicks as well, because his free kick accuracy is 98 there. You got Hernan Crespo as well. Gets himself a 91 rated card, 4-star, 4-star. Isn't the worst looking card. Actually quite like that. It's not too bad. I think it's let down by its stamina. 81 rated. Not great. But the pace is very nice. Shots are very nice. Passing alright for a striker. And the dribbling's actually quite decent. So that's not a bad looking card. Claude Makélélé, which is a CDM, I think. Yeah, CDM version Claude Makélélé. I'm pretty sure I had the Prime Moments Makélélé last year. And he was actually a very decent card. He's not bad looking in this game, to be fair, for a CDM. I actually think he's not too bad at all. Not great, but he's alright. Lampard. Now, Lampard's got a great dynamic image. I like the dynamic image in this one. He's also got 5-star weak foot as well. And this actually doesn't look like a bad card. This doesn't look like a bad card. It's not great, but, you know, he's got very nice shooting for his card. The dribbling's not too bad. The passing's obviously quite nice. Pace is all right. You know, he's a centre mid, so that's not bad at all. Garrincha as well. I mean, what can you say? Garrincha basically looks absolutely cracked, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, anybody would be happy to get Garrincha in this game. Then you got Riquelme. Riquelme's got nice passing and nice dribbling. Actually quite decent shots. But for a cam to have 80 pace, that's not great, to be fair. But it is 5-star, 4-star. Stamina, of course, is quite low as well, 80. Javier Zanetti as well. It's not a bad looking card. Obviously, you prefer him to have more pace, but for a right back card, is not bad. Dennis Bergkamp, 4-star, 5-star. It looks like, yep, medium work rates. For a centre forward / cam card, that card looks brilliant, to be fair. Again, stamina's low. 83 rated on that. It's just a shame. Then you got Zambrotta. Zambrotta, of course, is a very nice looking card, to be honest. 4-star, 5-star on a right back. Jeez. They got Del Piero as well. Del Piero does actually look quite quality. Again, centre forward / cam. He looks brilliant. Probably wouldn't play him up top, but as a cam, he looks, and a centre forward, he looks class. Then you got Fernando Torres, who of course I do love the dynamic image on this. 4-star, 4-star, brilliant pace, brilliant shots. Passing are good for a striker. Dribbling, probably not as good as I think it should be, to be fair, but hey ho. And then of course stamina, 86. Probably with a little bit more of that, but his physicals are quite nice anyway. You got Henrik Larsson. Henrik Larsson looks, you know, quite not too bad. 5-star weak foot, only 3-star skill moves. He's got nice pace and nice shooting, but of course his passing is decent for a striker. Dribbling could be a bit better. Possibly let down by his physicals a little bit, but he does have 88 stamina, so he could be alright. Then you got Cantona. Cantona looks like a beast. I'm not going to lie, he looks like a beast. Really nice pace. Really nice shots. Really nice passing. Really nice dribbling. And then, of course, you get the stamina, and it's very, very good. Very, very good across the physicals. Then you get Raul, who is a cam. 90 pace, 94 shots, 84 passing, 92 dribbling. It's actually not a bad looking card. Not a bad looking card at all. I actually quite like the look of that. It's not bad. I actually think a lot of the Raul cards don't look too bad, to be fair. And having used one, it's actually alright. David Beckham. I mean, most of this seems great, to be fair. Shooting is really nice. Passing's amazing. Dribbling is very decent. Physicals are great. It's just his pace. I mean, as a centre mid, this card is exceptional. As a right mid, it lacks the pace to actually keep up with the rest of the game. That's just the way it is. Prime moments Dalglish. I do wish they'd changed his image, because I think this is the image from last year. But hey ho, can't complain about everything. Very good pace, very good shots, passing good for a striker, very good dribbling, and nice physicals. 88 could have been better, but actually a very decent card. Then you got Roy Keane, who I always think is weird looking with hair, to be fair. I don't know why. It's not a bad looking card for a CDM. I mean, I wouldn't class it as a CM. I would have put this as a CDM rather than anything else. And as a CDM, I think he actually looks quite decent. But, hey ho. Georgie Best. That's an exceptional card, to be fair. Amazing pace, great shots, passing's all right. I mean, it's quite nice, to be fair. Dribbling's exceptional, and then physicals are really quite nice. Obviously, Stam again, you kind of wish it was a little bit more, but it's not bad. It's still very, very usable. Pirlo, who has the weirdest dynamic looking image. It's like they've superimposed that haircut. You know what this looks like? I don't know if you guys have ever seen the episode, the Halloween episode of The Simpsons, where Homer gets that toupee from Snake when Snake dies, and they donate his hair, and then the hair comes alive. That is what the hair looks like. That looks like he's had a hair implant from Snake, and that's what he looks like. But that aside, 5-star, 5-star. I mean, it's a centre mid, so for a centre mid, it's decent pace and decent shots, great passing, great dribbling. In terms of, overall, probably would expect a little bit better on agility and balance for a 5-star, 5-star. But the physicals are all right. Stamina is very nice. It's not a bad looking card. An actual Pirlo, I think you'd probably be happy to pack. Then you got Robin van Persie. He's got himself 88 pace, 95 shots. All round, it's a not bad card. Again, I think this card would probably be better off as a centre forward or as a cam, maybe assisting the strikers rather than actually being up top with everyone else. You got Ronald Koeman, who I believe Danny Aaron says he's going to be using him as a striker. I mean, you can see kind of why. I mean, he's got 91 shots and 91 passing. Again, this guy could actually be a very good box-to-box centre mid, or possibly even a cam, because of those shots. It's quite remarkable. This actually does look like a brilliant card. Probably the only usable, for me, the usable Koeman card in the entire game. But that's just me. Then you got Puyol. Well, again, I just don't know how anybody could use this. No, Puyol is a usable card. Pace just about lacks being over the 80, which of course people deem usable. The shooting, of course, is terrible, but we kind of look over that. The passing, fairly terrible. Dribbling is terrible, especially agility and balance. Defending is top notch, and physicals are top of the sort of pile, really. But apart from that, it's a horrible looking card. Xavi. 4-star, 4-star, and across the board, that card looks brilliant. That card looks brilliant. It really does. I don't think you'd be disappointed packing him in an icon pack. You've got Didier Drogba. 92 pace, 94 shots. Passing, of course, is all right for a striker. The dribbling is not too bad. Obviously, you would want better agility and balance. Physicals are obviously very good. You've got 90 stamina, so that's all right. Paolo Maldini. Most of its other cards haven't been like this year, so maybe the prime moments can change that. He has got very good pace, decent shots actually for a defender, nice passing, dribbling is pretty decent, agility and balance for a defender is actually quite nice, and 97 composure as well. Defending is probably the best you'll see in this game, but that's amazing. And then of course physicals are actually quite nice as well. Clarence Zadov, who gets himself a 93 card. Again, across the board, it's actually not a bad card at all. It's actually a very usable card, to be fair. Again, it is definitely more of a CM, a box to box, rather than a cam or a CDM. So you got Georgie Hadji, 5-star, 4-star. I think he's had an upgrade. I think he's normally 4-star, 4-star with that. Across the board, though, I mean, pace is actually very nice. It's just, again, I've just noticed as well. I'll come to it in a second, but pace is actually quite nice. Shots, passing, dribbling, all very good. Defending's terrible. Physicals, not great. Obviously, just barely makes the decent sort of stamina mark. Here's the issue I have with this card. He's a left mid. It's a real shame that Georgie Hadji has to have one left mid card in this game. It has to be his prime icon moments, because that just just puts me straight off. You got Socrates as well, 4-star, 5-star. I actually do like Socrates in FIFA games, and I know a lot of people, they don't. So, but this is actually a very, very good looking card. I wouldn't mind this in my team. I actually like it. It's got really nice stuff across the board. Pavel Nedved. It's good. It's good. It's not something I'd use, but it's good. I mean, obviously, you just want a little bit more pace on it than anything else. You've got Baggio as well. Slightly disappointed by that. I would have actually liked a little bit more pace, a little bit more shooting on it. And the fact that the stamina's again 81. Apart from that, passing and dribbling's pretty superb. Thierry Henry, striker Thierry Henry. Again, pace and shots are brilliant. Dribbling is really nice. Balance, of course, is only 81, which lets it down a bit. Passing is very nice. Stamina, of course, is very nice. The problem is, we all know he's going to play like crap in game. Zola. I think this could be a very good card. I mean, I know, again, 80 stamina is awful. But he is small. And because he's small, he does actually have really good things. They don't actually show his weak foot or his skill moves on this one, so that's quite interesting. Kaka, of course. Very nice across the board on Kaka. Yep, that's actually a very nice looking card. Lahm, left back Lahm, of course. This one, I think he's what's he got? Has he got 2 CDM cards, a right back card, a left back card? I think it is, potentially. It's not a bad looking card, to be fair. Samuel Eto'o, of course, is class. It's a very nice looking card. Very nice. We're losing out on, I don't know what it is. We're losing out on all the weak foot and skill moves on these ones, but Butragueno is a class card, to be fair. And then you've got Lothar Matthäus. I like it. I like this one. I mean, I like Lothar Matthäus anyway. I don't like his dynamic image though. It's a bit weird. He looks like he's having a bit of trouble. Cafu. Yeah, that's class, and I love the dynamic image on this one as well. That's a very nice looking card. Wayne Rooney, striker card. Yep. Yep, that's actually a very good looking card, to be fair. Very good looking card. So, good dynamic image as well. Cannavaro. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, pace is great. Dribbling is very nice on that. Considering the fact that you got 86 and 84 balance, on that 86 agility. Defending is top tier, and physicals are very nice. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Steven Gerrard. Prime moments. Actually, I actually like the look of this card a lot. It doesn't work as a CDM, but as a box-to-box midfielder, I think he's class from what it looks like. And I'll tell you what, we're going to end it off with these two here, because I don't think we've... Oh, no, we're going to end it off with Ronaldo and Eusebio. I think we've only got... And Cruyff and Hullet. We've got a few more. We're going to try and rush through them, because I know this video is going on for yonks. So, obviously, 99 Pele. Let's face it, ridiculous card. Ridiculous card. That is an astonishing card. Then you got Maradona, who I believe has actually got himself a weak foot upgrade to 4-star. He's only 3-star on the Prime, and the rest of his cards below. So this one gets himself a 4-star weak foot upgrade. Again, phenomenal card. And then you get, at least we're keeping up with all Hamsfoot's Wordle scores as well. This is that's quite good for him. At least we all know he's good at Wordle. Again, it's a phenomenal card everywhere. And I just let down by the fact that his stamina is only bloody 82. Still, you wouldn't complain. You've got Eusebio, another phenomenal card. You cannot complain about that. It's just absolutely superb. Then you got Cruyff. It's a damn good looking card. Once you get to these ones and you know that these are all just amazing looking cards. Look at that Hullet. That Hullet is godly. It's brilliant. And then, of course, you've got Ronaldinho. Amazing looking cards. And I think that is it, guys. I don't think there's any more at the moment. We're going to leave it there on Ronaldinho. So that's going to be the end of today's video. If you did enjoy, do leave a like. If you do want to come back for more, do consider subscribing. If you do fancy coming along live and chatting and getting involved in the actual streams, it's twitch.tv/Ringo. The links are down below. And I will see you tomorrow. Probably not for anything exciting. It's just going to be a normal Thursday where we do the marquee matchups and possibly whatever left there is to do to collect. And try and see if they get another loading screen for Foot Birthday. We now know that Foot Birthday is the next promo, guys, and that's going to be very exciting. See you later.